Max Cooperman is in charge of another upcoming fight at the underground event, the Beatdown. The event is 100 days away and Max has set up a secret clock on the internet for his followers, whom he charges $20 per head to watch the action. One night, 2 hours, 16 fighters, and winner takes all of $10,000 and a nationwide celebrity status. Max reaches out and recruits 4 fighters who are training in a vacant lot under very experienced martial artist Case Walker and Zach Gomez, who recently quit boxing after sustaining a partially detached retina from a match. The doctor is telling Zach that his career as a boxer is over. Skilled MMA fighter Tim Newhouse, whose family is in debt following the death of his father. Tim watches his mother work at a nude bar to pay the bills. Mike Stokes, a champion wrestler part of his college's team who is dealing with issues of his father John Stokes leaving his mother for another man. Mike notices Eve, Jillian Murray, at a college frat party. Mike reveals his secret to his roommate Kurt, who uses it against Mike, causing Mike to retaliate and being bumped off the college wrestling team. And Justin Epstein, a comic book store clerk who is the frequent target of bullying. Justin has feelings for a customer named Vale, who refuses to go out with him. Max says that his viewers pay to watch Savage Science, and the training is to reach them some moves from boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, Muay Thai, and so on. Case trains each person in a unique way and is very selective about whom he takes on. He doesn't train people for money, and his charges are very nominal. Eve turns out to be Zach's girlfriend. Max offers Case the chance to make some money and at the same time, help him promote the Beatdown. Max gets Case to fight some promotional matches at the local strip bar, where an opponent wins $100 if they can last 1 minute with Case inside the ring. Mike was angry to see Eve with Zach and gets into the ring with Case. Case is able to beat him very easily and tells Mike never to fight when he is angry. A few weeks into training, the 4 trainees argue over their reasons for training and deserving to be there more, the worst of it being Justin and Zach hurting each other physically, leaving them to settle it themselves. Later on, Case is harassed by police officers who threaten him for violating his probation. Because of this, the team builds a new gym at an abandoned warehouse found by Tim, where they can train and hold the Beatdown tournament. Zach equips the gym with stolen equipment from another gym. One day, the group finds Case training with Lyoto Machida, who is a legend in the MMA circles. Case was on track to be the MMA champion when he simply disappeared 6 years ago. He was in prison for only 2 years and got out on good behavior. Case quickly figures out that Zach is fighting to protect his left eye. Zach tells him the full story and Case starts to train him to be a left-handed fighter to give better protection to his eye. Tim gets a job as head of security at the strip club when he controls a few unruly customers who were creating trouble for the owner. Tim accepts the job on the condition that the owner fires his mom. Case also teaches Mike to control his anger in the ring. Max has not sold enough tickets, and so Mike suggests saving rent by holding the event at the gym. Max likes the idea and brings in his crew to prepare the gym for the fights. Zach gains a celebrity status around town and gets popular with the ladies. He dumps Eve and considers quitting the Beatdown as life is looking good and he doesn't want to risk going blind. Mike dates Eve and they have sex. Max tries to convince Case to take Zach's place in the competition. Case reveals that he lost his parents in the New Orleans floods and was in a bad headspace. He went to a bar, and a guy started a fight with him, and Case finished it. The judge heard his MMA background and sentenced him to maximum time in prison. If he had shot the guy, he would have got out on self-defense. Since then, Case left the MMA. Danger strikes when Justin snaps from constant bullying, goes rogue, and decides to not only attack his personal enemies, the bullies who harassed him, but also the group itself by framing Case and setting him up to go to jail. Justin asks the racist cop, the same guy who was harassing Case, to arrest him. The cop cuffs Case and attacks him, but Case fights him off and Max gets the whole thing on tape. Max takes Case to the feds for protection. The feds exonerate Case of any charges against the cops, but he still broke parole and is kept in custody. The rest of the group, in revenge, band together and take on Justin at the Beatdown. With each facing their own trials to reach the final match, it comes down to only one of them versus their own. Mike defeats Zach, while Justin injures Tim in the restroom, thus eliminating him from the tournament. In the tournament finals, Mike engages Justin in a grueling fight until he wins by breaking Justin's right shoulder via an omoplata submission hold. Justin attempts to retaliate by jumping Mike from behind, but Mike counters with a Superman punch to the face. As Mike celebrates his win, he finally calls his father and asks him to go out to dinner because they have a lot to talk about. The feds release Case just in time for him to see the final fight. Case gets a call from Big John McCarthy and confirms his return to MMA. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.